rewriting your self map en masse and seeing yourself as a different person and seeing yourself as the true existence that you are beneath all of this mind's illusion of you, this mind's illusion of self that is there to help create your emotions and protect you, right? But that we know is not the real you. And this is critical, because if you want the single, solitary, guaranteed to work path on reducing fear from your life, you adjust this thing over here. You adjust your mind's sense of self. You get a deeper understanding of who and what you are, and the things that can touch you and the things that can't touch you. And I'm telling you right now, there's absolutely nothing that can touch you at the deepest level. There's nothing that can threaten you at the deepest level of your existence. And once you find that, then there is nothing in the world that can harm you or damage you or devalue you or threaten you. And that is the path of living a fearless life, because your perception comes in, and then the perception has to have a threat to self, a threat to something in your self map. Something has to be available to potentially be threatened or devalued for you to have a fear response. But at the point, maybe this thing is a lot cleaner than it used to be, or a lot bigger than it used to be, a lot more infinite than it used to be. Now you're talking about the perceptions that used to bother you, that used to create fear within you, can no longer touch you. Even that lightning strike that just happened outside, right? If you understand your existence to be beyond your body, which, by the way, scientifically, we're talking about being able to prove that your existence may be beyond your body and that consciousness may have a large non-local part of it. If you want to understand a little bit more about that stuff, you can read this is the red book, but you can read the blue book, Mind Hacking Happiness, that talks about the science of consciousness going non-local and us tapping into non-local consciousness and the portion of you being outside of your body that you interact with via the microtubules of your neurons in your brain, right? So consciousness still comes through your brain, but at the same time, you're accessing non-local consciousness outside of it. That's scientifically viable at this point. If you can understand yourself and feel yourself and experience yourself as something more than this, something quite larger, something more infinite, something more untouchable, that you've actually felt, that you've actually experienced, then all of a sudden the things that used to worry you and the things that used to fear you, of whatever it was, the project not going well at work, or you being punched in the face by this really scary, ugly dude, or losing all your possessions, which you no longer really identify with because you're much more than that. Those fears go away, and you're able to live your life in a much more fearless space. And you're able to take the risks, the calculated risks that can make your life epic. That's what being fearless is all about. And that's the only path to fearlessness. That's the only path to living a courageous life, is redefining this. There is no other path. There is no other strategy. If somebody tells you to try to build up your confidence or, build up your self-esteem, and that's all bullshit. It's all bullshit, and it's all constant maintenance, and it's all constant management. And you're going to run out of steam, and you're going to revert back to your existing wiring that's firing on all cylinders even while you're asleep, that's trying to protect you in your dreams and creating fear in your dreams. But at the point you redefine this, that changes the ballgame. Because your equation of emotion works. 50% of 100% of the emotional responses you're going to have, including 100% of the fear responses you will ever have, 50% of that is created by this. If you don't have that, there is no more fear. Period. End of story. It's how the nervous system works. Once you hack your nervous system by hacking the variables underneath in the subconscious layer of your mind that it uses to then create your emotional conflict, your emotional strife, including all of the fear you've ever experienced in your whole life, fear can literally go away permanently. Because once you define this and wipe this clean and rewrite it, it's game over for fear.